Making coins on the web app in the first couple of days is kind of like begging for change in the slums of Liberia. You're not making much, but it's the coins that you make now that are going to give you a huge advantage on your investments here in just a couple of days. So I'm going to show you all of the trading methods that are going to make you the slimmest margins of coins each time you use them, but it will get you to where you need to go. If you're watching this video weeks or months from when it's uploaded, it'll be even easier for you to make coins, but for everybody who doesn't have access to the full game yet and can only get on web app, this is going to help a ton. Now, obviously you're going to be prompted with your starter nation. I promise it doesn't matter. You can copy me if you want. But what does matter is once you get to choosing your kits and choosing your badge, that you go with nations and clubs that are very elite. Real Madrid, Man United, Argentina, Brazil. Those kits and badges will be rare gold cards when you get into the game. That's important because you can quick sell these cards. So don't choose a badge from the Swedish second division just because it's your favorite club, because you can only quick sell it for 40 coins rather than 480 coins. So you're going to get a big difference in the coin total you start with if you choose big clubs and big nations. Even if it's your rival team, choose it and quick sell it. Once you quick sell all three of those, assuming that you did have an option to get a gold rare card on at least one of the 9 choices, you'll have 1,400 to 1,500 coins. From that, you can go onto the market and actually start searching for cards that are in that exact category where it's kits, golds, and rare. And we know that those cards quick sell for 485 coins. So we're gonna set our max buy now at 450 and we're gonna click search. Now, it might take a few searches for one to pop up, and it might take even more before you get a card. But one thing I want to show you that'll speed things up for you is that you do need to click on which one you want to go for. You have to click buy now, but then you can click enter, and it'll automatically click OK for you. So if you click enter on your keyboard, it'll click OK, and it makes it a little bit quicker to snipe these cards, whether it's a kit or a player. If you go to the home and click objectives, you'll find a couple of them that are gonna give you coins in return. Right here, you have task 4 out of club maintenance, which is just applying a manager contract. It's a free 100 coins because you'll already have a contract in the club. Task 7 is going to be buy a new kit. It was part of what we just did on our first sniping method. And then completing the Foundations SBC group gives you a 2 rare gold players pack. And here's what I got in that. Not too great. Carvajal, I guess we'll take it. Squad maintenance also has quite a few of them. You get a bronze pack for buying a player off the market. You get 150 coins for listing that player back onto the market. And then on task 5, applying a player contract gives you another 100 coins, which is absolutely free. And then completing the Foundations SBCs is also going to unlock quite a few of those objectives. And Foundations 1 and 2, what you want to do is use bronze common cards for all of the requirements that aren't from the nation that you chose. So if you chose England like me, you're going to use anything but English players in those. And then on Foundations 3, you'll have those English players left over to use on that one. Some things to absolutely avoid is to do any of the advanced SBCs or trying to spend coins on SBCs that give untradables in return right now. Wait until the full game is out to do those. Do not do them on the web app. Even if you need to buy any cards that are 200 coins to complete any of these, it's just not worth it. That 100 coins can be used to make even more coins, and you can always go back and do those SBCs and get untradeable cards later. But until you can turn those untradeable cards into tradable packs, it's just not worth it, because the only way you can actually get coins out of this is if you were to pack a plus 500 coins in the pack itself, which is uncommon, although I did have that happen to me once already. It's just not worth the risk though. The next trading method I've been using for a very long time, but before we get into that, guys, if you've been enjoying the EAFC 24 content, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily or sub-daily content all year round. So this is called the 1, 2, 3 trading method, where you set your minimum bid price at 1,000, maximum at 2,000, and min buy now price at 3,000 coins. This one can take some patience, and it also takes a little bit of smarts. You need to not make a dumb mistake when using this. You can set your filter at gold rare, but that could change all year. You could go silver rare, bronze rare, whatever is popular at the time. Right now, definitely gold rare. Now, once we search, we're looking for cards that already have a bid on them. So Rico Henry right here does have a bid on him of 1,000. But we don't want to just bid on every single card that has a bid on it. We got to compare price first and see what is the card selling for on buy now. It looks like 1,300 right there, 1,200 right there. So if we bid 1,100, I don't think it'd be worth making 50 coins on that card, even if it does sell, which it might not. So we're going to go ahead and pass on that. We're going to move on to Marta Torreon. She's an 84 rated at 1,100 coins. And it looks like the cheapest card that has been listed for her is at, it looks like 1,500 coins. So it might not be a terrible card to bid on at 1,200. I'm going to click add to my watch list for that. And then we've got Beto, the Everton striker, at 1,200 coins is what we would need to bid on it. And it looks like the cheapest Beto on the market is about 1,600. 1,400 got listed there. And that's the cheapest, is 1,400. So honestly, 1,200 might not be a terrible bid. We're going to go ahead and place our bid of 1,200. And it looks like somebody else has the exact same idea as us there. Minge, 81 rated, 1,000 coins on the bid, and the cheapest one on the market is 1,600. So that's basically how it works. You're going to scroll through all of them, see which ones make sense to bid on, which ones you could sell on. These 84 rated cards for 1,100 might be a good shout if you can get them for 1,100 instead of 1,200. So right here we have Campbell, who's 84 rated, but looks like her card stinks, so we're not going to go for that one. But as we scroll down, we're just looking for all the cards that already have bids on them, because the bid itself proves that it has some demand of some sort. It will sell if you relist it onto the market, is basically what having a bid on the card means. If it doesn't have a bid, it's showing it doesn't have demand at that price, and you should just ignore it. One thing to remember is that the profit margins are going to be tight, so you need to use these methods over and over and over again before you're going to see substantial profit. I went from 1,400 coins to 3,200 coins over the space of about an hour. So it took a little while to get that 1,500 coins, going from 1,400 to 3,200, but it does work. And so if you do that for a little while, you're going to get up to the point where you can start to afford some higher rated players, or some cards that are definitely going to go into people's starter squads. Szoboszlai is on my radar right now, as his card goes for about 6,000 coins right now and has been dropping slightly over the course of the last couple of hours. If I look at my transfer targets, you have one on bid for 5,000. He's been selling on the market for about 6,100, didn't sell for 6,900. And so I'm looking at him and trying to trade up to Szoboszlai, because when I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to have a card on my transfer list that'll hopefully be going up overnight as people begin to get more coins. Because right now, I'm not fighting against supply that's going onto the market. There's really not a ton that's going to be on the market until New Zealand gets the game tomorrow. And once New Zealand gets it, they'll have their FIFA points and supply will hit the market, but any cards that have value will start to skyrocket in price. Those cards will actually go up. You might think, oh, with all the demand, they're gonna go down, but no, if they are a good card, as people get coins and buying power, they're going to actually go up. So those are the cards you want to pick up. Szoboszlai is 82 rated. You could even go for some of the more higher rated cards that we've mentioned in our past videos and will go over again very, very soon on this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, as we're gonna have another update on the market tomorrow, and I've got a very special video planned for you guys coming out in the next 48 hours as well. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.